Yes, we're in the city that never sleeps, Las Vegas. Big 3 basketball, week 3, and already we have had some entertaining games. Take a look. Power knocked off the Ball Hogs, Triplets knocked off Trilogy, and we just had Tri-State knock off the Ghost Ballers, and now we've got 3's company taking on the three-headed monsters. Hello, everyone. Brian Custer alongside my partner, Jim Jackson. So we got 3 more games ahead of us. And let me tell you something. This was another good one here at 3's company, three-headed monsters, 2 teams at 1-1.
Yeah, and 2 teams trying to find some momentum, too. I mean, I think that's the key, especially when you talk about Gary Payton. Nobody likes to lose more than him,
right,
or wants to lose. So one of those situations, we'll see what kind of adjustments, what kind of matchups happen. Drew Gooden, Mario Chalmers for 3's company. Then, of course, Rashard Lewis.
Yep.
Bucket getter.
Yes.
Mahmoud. Should be a good one, my man.
Should be. And when you talk about the 3's company, you got to talk about Jeremy Pargo. No one has made more 4-point shots than Pargo. Leads the league with 5 of them.
So what you're saying is that we should expect some shots going up from behind and going in from Pargo. But, you know, dropped the cool 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists against Killer 3's last week. So very capable scorer, of course.
And their head coach, Michael Cooper, multi-champion. He is the head coach of 3's company. Man, 5-time NBA champion as a player.
Wasn't he defensive player of the year, too?
Sure was.
Yeah. Cooper Loop, remember that?
Oh,
the
absolutely. Absolutely. A champion in the WNBA as a head coach as well. Okay, so now when we turn our attention to the three-headed monsters, as you talked about, you already know about Gary Payton as the head coach. But one guy you may not know about, how about Kevin Murphy?
It's always that guy that you're just not paying attention to, because you have Rashard Lewis and Mahmoud, but Kevin Murphy, in addition to this lineup, 25 points, got a rebound, you know, made a 3, but tied for 3rd in 3-point field goals this season with 5. So he's, my man can put the ball in the basket. Played at Tennessee Tech, so keep our eye on that quickness, the ability to get to the rim and finish.
Led by Sweet Lou, Rashard Lewis, he's the captain. He was MVP of this league. And Gary Payton, the Hall of Famer, he is their head coach. As you see here, dapping up Michael Cooper.
Hey, a couple weeks ago, Mike Cooper and I were stuck in the airport together because United flights were delayed. I'm going to get you to that story. Ask Cooper about, John, when you talked to him about our adventure in the airport.
So Jay said you were stuck in the airport with him and he was irritating you.
Because that's the bizarre flight. So he got home before I did.
Yeah. So I forgot you won a WNBA championship. I know you
done too.
That's right. And I know you stole the championship from me.
Well, I call it just a natural butt kicking, but you guys got us back in '89.
Right. All right. Well, good luck today, because Gary Payton said he has to win this game.
Yeah, we're going to spoil his birthday party today.
All right. See you later.
Hey, it John, is the gloves. It was his birthday.
He got you. He stole one from you.
Here's the key rules brought to you and presented by Verizon. Again, the first team to 50 wins this. You got to win by 2, though, in the Big 3. First team to 25, we go to the half. There is no game clock, but there is a 14-second shot clock, so you got to get the ball up. And, of course, we've got the 4-point shot that can always keep you in the game. Those are the key rules brought to you by Verizon. Gary Payton celebrating the birthday and also looking for a victory. 2 teams at 1-1.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be interesting, too, with Reggie. We saw a physical game last game, okay? It got more physical in the second half. Unfortunately, 2 players got ejected. Now, you know with Reggie Evans,
it's going to be physical.
It's going to. He can be physical all by himself.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Rashard Lewis will bring it in for the Monsters. Murph. First shot, no good. Hollins Had it. And here's Pargo on that 4-point shot. To Holland. Wide open is Drew Gooden for 3. Murphy.
Good see that time by Pargo. One guard lineup really for 3's company.
Pargo, step back. Yes.
And when you only got one guard like Pargo, I guess that's all you need, huh?
That's it. Leads the team in scoring to 19 a game. Here's Kevin Murphy. Hangs. And he'll go to the line.
Jeremy Pargo right here kind of surveying the situation. No defense, steps back. Again, a lot easier going to your left hand as a right-hand player to take that shot. You don't have to square your shoulders up as much. Pargo able to knock it in.
Murph, professional scorer. You know, when he was in college 10 years ago, he had the most points scored by a Division I player that season at Tennessee Tech. He scored a 50-piece.
Put a 50 on him?
Yeah, he did.
Did he order some nuggets afterwards?
I think so.
Like Giannis did?
Like Giannis, yeah. Pounded those 50 nuggets. Fadeaway 3 by Pargo, no good. Here's Reggie Evans. Cuffs it, drives, left it a little short. And stolen by Rashard Lewis. Murphy for 3. Yes.
Okay.
5-2 the score now. Monsters up on 3's company. Pargo turns the corner and lays it in. Rashard Lewis. Holland screen, throws it back up to him. They tried the alley-oop it, but a little bit behind Hollins, but there's a foul. Push.
On the backside, good lob recognition that time. Kevin Murphy just a little late and push on the back end of that. Picks up the foul.
Pargo behind the line, yes. Pargo has started off with a hot hand. Murphy, no. Rashard Lewis, offensive board.
Rashard wanted a little push right there in the back. Another Pargo bucket right here. Out of bounds. That's just too easy right there. Kevin Murphy didn't attempt to get a hand in the face of Pargo. When that happens, he starts feeling it.
Yeah, it is. That jumper's wet.
What? You know it don't rain much in Vegas, but right now, keep letting Jeremy Pargo touch the pill.
Sweet Lou. Wrapped up by Drew Gooden.
Good foul. Send him to the line. You know, Rashard is a very good free throw shooter. Don't want to give up not just the shot, but the and one.
Pargo's got all 9 of 3's company's points. And here's Rashard Lewis. 2017 Big 3 MVP.
I tell you, that first year, he set the tone.
He did.
Along with a few other players in this league, but Rashard was just one of those, like we see Joe Johnson right now, unstoppable forces. That was Rashard. And you see a errant pass gets deflected and Reggie Evans able to take advantage of it. But man, Rashard got to a spot mid-range. There wasn't nothing you could do about it.
Michael Cooper's going to call a timeout. His squad up 2, first team to 25. We go to the half.
See the errant pass right there, try to zip it in, and right place, right time.
A little too hot to handle for Holland.
Yeah. Watch it right here. This is
So hit him in the bad spot. His hands.
Yeah, right in the bad spot. And when it did that, it popped him in the face too, and then he couldn't do anything but laugh on that one.
I guarantee you, if you try this, you won't have that pain anymore.
So let's set your lineup. Hollins, Pargo, and Gooden. For 3's company, Lewis, Evans, and Murphy for the Monsters. Pargo, the drive, nice. Kick out, wide open is Drew Gooden for 3. It's short. Reggie spins.
Good defense by Ryan Hollins.
2 now on the shot clock. Murphy's got to get it up. Pargo drives the baseline. Left hand, nope. Follow, no good. Here's Drew Gooden.
4 ball.
He'll shoot that. Oh. Gooden again, another open 3, but a foul. DerMarr Johnson will check in, the captain of the squad, seeing his first action. Here's DerMarr. That's his specialty, right there, shooting that 3.
That's how you make your presence felt. Come in the game right away and get a 3-point shot.
And a 5-point lead for 3's company. 2 teams at 1-1. The company, the Monsters. It's Big 3, Hero Triller, and Fight TV.
They know me. The way I played, you know, when having Rashard and having Reggie Evans on my team, they were youngsters when they came to Seattle and they knew how I worked. All I want to do is you come out there and leave it out on the floor.
Well, I'll tell you what, they were teammates in the NBA, and now they're the core of the 3-headed monsters. They've been together since the beginning of this league. Reggie Evans, Rashard Lewis, the head coach, Gary Payton, and they're all with John Sally.
All right, so GP, we got to say happy birthday to you, being 63 years old. What did you get to coach? Any birthday gift?
It's hard to give him anything because he got everything. He didn't work so hard to. What can you give him other than happy birthday?
That means he was too cheap to get you something.
We're going to try to get this W for him. That's what we're going to do.
You're going to get him something you're supposed to get anyway. Happy birthday.
That's all I want is a W.
Happy birthday.
All right, thank you. Gary Payton, the Hall of Fame, and now head coach of Lincoln University out there. You know, that's great stuff, man.
But back in Oakland.
Okay. Yeah.
But see, it's a bigger thing for Gary. It's the basketball is one thing.
Yeah.
But the ability to groom young boys to young men to have a positive impact. See Rashard Lewis right on time with the jump shot. It's the biggest thing. Could Gary coach at a bigger university somewhere? Yeah. But the impact he's going to be able to have in that Oakland area, you know, is going to be quantifiable in the future by those young men who were able to be tutored by Gary and his staff.
How about DerMarr Johnson? He's come in and been instant offense. Now 5 points right off the bench for 3's company, and a 5-point lead for 3's company. Murphy got the screen from Reggie.
I mean, Reggie's just, even when he posts up, just physical,
yes,
bro.
He is.
So even if he doesn't get the ball, you will feel the impact of Reggie Evans down low. And you go back to DerMarr Johnson, 1-2 dribble, step through, smaller defender. It will shoot right over the top.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf has checked in for the 3-headed monsters. Another one of their original core members.
Yeah.
Here's Reg. Spins, left hand. That's patented Reggie Evans there.
It is right there. If you're Drew Gooden, you just pat him on the butt and say, good shot. I mean, you want Reggie to kind of take a fall away left-hand hook in the lane all day. If he makes it, he's going to the next play.
DerMarr Johnson finally misses. Screen for Rashard Lewis. Mario Chalmers has checked in. The 3's company. Reggie Evans doing work in the paint. Here's Rio. Slim with it. That's too strong. First team to 25, we go to the half. Here's Reggie. Drives the baseline. Kicks it out to Rashard Lewis. Rashard flips it right up and in.
Yeah, Rashard actually lost it a little bit, but was able to retain the ball in his hand and then finish. Mario.
Chalmers will go to the line. Here's what you're talking about.
Yeah, watch him when he gets to the basket right there. He lost it a little bit, bobbled it, but still was able to gather and finish.
Chalmers knocks down the free throw. Extends the lead to 3. Here's Mahmoud. Pull up. Ooh, wait. Mahmoud. 1-point lead. Chalmers right back at him. And missed it.
Point blank.
Here's Mahmoud. Got the screen. Pull. Short.
You're talking about some things that don't get old. We talked about Joe Johnson earlier in this pull-up. Well, Mahmoud able to get to his spot.
Here's Reg. Powers his way. He'll go to the line. So Reggie Evans will go to the line, shooting 1 for 2. Got it. Monsters. This is their first lead since it was 5-4 early in this first half. Again, first team to 25, we get to the half. Here's Chalmers with the drive, and he will go to the line again.
And that's the second time that Michael Cooper has isolated Mario Chalmers up top on Mahmoud to see if Chalmers can get by. Missed the layup before, this time able to pick up the foul.
Chalmers second on the team in scoring, averaging 11. Two-time NBA champion with that Miami Heat squad.
College national championship.
You're right. Big shot. That
to
3.
Kansas, you better believe
that
it.
Maiden 3 here to the left.
And see, that's the thing about it that I love. You see beautiful pass inside, miss, but Chalmers always will be a part of NCAA tournament history, not just because they won it, but because of the big shot that gave them that victory.
Oh, that shot rolls off for Pargo. Here's Mahmoud. That one rolls off, but there's Reggie Evans, always around the rim.
I'm Drew Gooden. I'm backing up a little bit. I'm not going to come out there. No need to battle. See, there you go. Good defense.
Great defense. Lost his headband and the ball. Mahmoud for 3. Tried to make him pay. Here's Rio now. Pargo for 4. Reggie.
I tell you what, Drew Gooden had plenty of time to set up to take that charge, because you knew Reggie Evans wasn't going to shoot the ball too far outside the paint, so Drew was able to get his feet set, knowing he was going to absorb some contact, which Reggie Evans will always initiate.
Yes, he will. That is a bull in a china cabinet. One-point lead for 3's company. Rio for 3. Ooh, I thought that was good.
You already counted it. Yep. I heard it in your voice.
Yep. Mamadou Njai is checked in for the Monsters. He's asking for it on the block. Murphy, fall away on the baseline.
Tough shot.
Monsters 1-point lead. Pargo gets the screen, throws it up to Hollins. Oh, Njai says no, and Murphy says yes. Three-point lead for the Monsters. Oh, good strip by Mahmoud. Chalmers regains, floater over Njai.
Sometimes you just got to stay with it. Don't get the first call, maybe don't get the second call. But he was able to tightrope the baseline and throw a nice little floater.
1-point lead for the Monsters. Mahmoud for 3. In and out. Pargo. Back to Hollins. And the dunk again, challenged by Njai, but that time a foul. Here's another look.
Yeah, on the back end, Njai recovered. You got him on the arm.
Got him. Yep. And Hollins. Big free throw. 3's company. They retain it because the Monsters are in the penalty.
Yep.
Up 1. Here's Chalmers. He's come off the bench. Been instant offense. Good strip there by Mahmoud.
Yeah, but Njai didn't recognize he could have took it straight up because it was a turnover. See, that's understanding. You gotta know the rule part of it right there to take that shot.
Gary Payton to call a timeout. One-point lead for 3's company over the Monsters. You got two teams here at 1-1.
I don't know if you saw it. Rashard Lewis was talking to Mamadou about when you have it down low off that turnover, take it up and just dunk it. Reiterating the fact that you don't have to clear it when it's a turnover or an air ball.
Hey, don't forget, you can enter the Big 3 Bring the Fire promotion. You'll have a chance to win weekly cash prizes, a trip to the Big 3 Championship in the Bahamas. All you got to do is scan the QR code now or text 500 to 75303 to sign up for text and enter. Ice Cube, look, I think he's texting right. Ice Cube, you can't win that, bro. You always need to be there. Look at Cube. How much more you want, Cube?
Hey, Cube got a lot of business going on.
Is that what
he got a lot of business. He got a lot of business. No, tough shot that time.
By Murphy.
Yeah, good contest by Mario Chalmers. Lob again.
Njai.
Well, but it's a smart play because NJ, no, he's not going to be able to recover fully to Hollins to get back that time, picking up the foul.
They go to Pargo. 1 point lead, 1 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he didn't get it off.
You got to be aware of the time on the shot clock when you're taking the ball out of bounds and what type of move you need to get you in your sweet spot. That time, a half a second too late getting that shot off.
Here's Mahmoud. In the end, good spin to Murphy. He tried to drop it in the end, he lost it.
Wow, that's a tough pass for Inja to catch.
Yeah. Chalmers calls for the screen. Rolls. Chalmers pulls it. It's short.
Oh, good screen.
Good screen.
Good screen.
And John powers it home.
Wow. But the play happened so quick, and that screen hit so hard that that drop pass inside, all he needed to do, Mahmoud was complete the pass. Indra was going to be wide open. Just take a look at it. It's real quick. Bang, open, deliver, easy two.
First team to 25. We go to the half. Chalmers. He'll go to the line shooting 1 for 2. He's already got 6 points. Make it 8.
Yep, now they retain possession again. You talked about it before, the benefit of being in the penalty. Now they got a good shot right here to send this game to halftime right here with a 2-ball.
Here's Pargo. Drives and lays it in. And we go to the half with 3's company up 3 over the Monsters. Who will go to 2-1 on the season as 3's company up 3 thanks to Jeremy Pargo and his 9 points. 26-23. We are in Las Vegas. And make sure you get your official Big 3 merch at the Big3.com for league, team apparel. You got jerseys, hats, jackets. Get all that merch at the store at Big3.com. 3-point lead for 3's company over the Monsters here at the half. Both of these teams at 1-1. Brian Custer alongside Jim Jackson. You look at that first half. Jeremy Pargo seems to be the difference there, especially for 3's company.
Yeah, but, you know, Pargo started off hot. Then it kind of got a little choppy. Mario Chalmers actually came in and had a big impact towards the end. But you want your best player to set the table. And that's what Jeremy Pargo did. You know, by hitting shots early on, it forced now the energy level to pick up, not only for his team, but against 3-headed monsters. And then on the back end, it was Chalmers who provided a little bit of a spark. I think he had 8 points in that first half. I believe it was for Chalmers.
Chalmers had 8, but Jeremy Pargo leading scorer with 11, and he's with John Sally.
So, Pargo, you're really surprised that I brought you out here, huh?
Very. Why? I don't get it. I'm trying to understand why you like me right now.
Well, we were thinking about it, and you are the leading scorer, and you do speak well, so that's why we got you.
Okay, it's because I speak well. I'll take that one. I'll do that.
So you guys going against the 3-headed monster. What do you feel?
We got to be a little more aggressive and take away the things they want. They shooting the ball well, and Reggie's giving us hell, so we got to come out and be more aggressive with him and take away open looks.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you, Spider Sally. Michael Cooper.
And Gary, GP sitting right there. Mike Cooper said, listen, we don't care if it is GP's birthday. Don't give him no more love. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh, my goodness. These guys are so competitive.
Oh, bro, it's ridiculous. We always talk about the players being competitive in this environment. But it's the coaches who are just as competitive.
Here's Drew Gooden, another open look. And you knew one of them was going to fall. Yep. He's had a number of them, and he finally gets one to drop. Six-point lead. We had 8 lead changes in that first half. As Rashard Lewis gets one inside the lane.
It's interesting, too, because I think the choppiness of this may favor the three-headed monsters a little bit more because they're used to playing that physical brand of basketball. So if they can keep the game within 2 possessions, gives them an opportunity to maybe sneak a dub.
Here's Reggie Evans working on Gooden. And powers his way to the rim.
But I mean, why challenge Reggie Evans that far out? Why not back up a little bit and force Reggie to come to you? Once he got his shoulder by Brian Hollins, now he just kind of bullied him inside, was able to keep the angle, didn't score.
Pargo will shoot that 4 now. Reg steps up on him. Now he drives high off the glass. No. Rashard Lewis has it. And a bump by Hollins.
Reggie Evans right here. Head down, bullet and China shot. Finish that one inside. Uh-oh, and one.
Murph.
Oh, swing through. An NBA rule.
Yeah, really.
I brought that to the Big 3.
Yeah, seen a lot of that in the league this year.
Oh, yeah, big time. I'm kind of glad they cleaned it up a little bit. Now, I think it does make it tougher when a guy is going up for a shot. You see Rashard Lewis right there, where they officially decipher if he's in his shooting motion when that foul takes place. That's always that in between, that swing through. At the bottom of it right here, easy call. That's an easy call right here at the bottom. But once he gets into his motion and he gets hit, that's where the discrepancy comes in with the calls. It's no longer a swing through.
Good shot by Murphy. We're all tied up now at 29. First team to 50 wins. You got to win by 2. Pargo. Crossover. Gets it back. Drives. Kick out. Gooden. That's a 2.
Yeah, inside the lane. But Drew Gooden had to come off the three-point line in order to catch that pass so it wouldn't hit him near his foot. That time able to keep his balance and knock it in.
Here's Reggie Evans working on Hollins. He's going to back him down. 3 now. Evans has got to go up. Fade.
And that's the shot you want Reggie Evans to have to take.
That one's knocked out of bounds by the Monsters. Here comes DerMarr Johnson. He came in and gave him 5 quick points last time in the first half.
And Slim was able to provide a little spark. We talked about Mario Chalmers, but didn't talk about DerMarr Johnson coming in. Provided much needed buckets. 4-point shot.
Short. Murph for 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin Murphy. He's now got 14.
Well, how about that long shot by Pargo set it up perfectly for Murph to be able to catch behind the three-point line and let it go.
Inside. Hollins was trying to post him up. Murph tried to pull the chair.
He pulled it, but he pulled Hollins with him too.
Right.
That was the problem.
That pass knocked away. Rashard Lewis recognized and puts it right back up and in.
Yep.
3-point lead for the Monsters. Pargo.
Yes, stay here. Wait.
Tried to scoop it with a little English.
Back to Rashard right here. Remember in the first half, talking to Inja about on those turnovers, a miss shot, take it straight back up. That's what Lewis was able to do.
5-0 run by the Monsters. That one comes to an end thanks to Jeremy Pargo. 17 now for Pargo.
Now to back up at 34.
We had 8 lead changes in the first half. Mario Chalmers will come back in for Pargo. Here's DerMarr Johnson. Off the screen. Good roll to Holland. And Rashard Lewis got screened and got a little nicked up. Couldn't recover after getting screened.
And Ryan Hollins immediately went over to check on Rashard Lewis, showing the respect that he has. And it was a good pick. It may have been maybe a knee to the thigh is what Rashard is talking about. In this replay, we can see Ryan Hollins right there. Oh, you can see Rashard buckle on that too. I don't know how many times I've been in that situation too where a big has set the screen and that knee has made contact with the thigh or leg, and boy, send some pain shooting right through the rest of your body.
See him try to stretch it out.
Yeah. And that immediate hit is the one that gets you right there, I'm telling you. Best thing to do too is to be able to keep playing and keep it loose.
2-point lead for 3's Company. Murphy's got 14 for the Monsters. Pargo's got 14 for 3's Company. Whoa. Bodies all over the floor.
Told you this game is going to be choppy and physical. The way three-headed Monsters want the game to kind of play itself out, and there's the push. Oh, man. I mean, Reggie, would get under your skin so much sometimes you find yourself trying to match that physicality with him, and that's a battle you're not going to win.
Nah, not at all.
So you might as well let that one go. But not saying that you can't battle back, but you got to be smart because he's going to win that. That's what he's accustomed to doing.
2-point lead for 3's Company. Into Reggie. Drives, hangs, misses. Rashard.
Travel.
And he traveled. Good call. Here's Rio. He'll pull up for 3. Murphy stepped back off of him. You don't do that to Rio.
No.
5-point lead for 3's Company. First team to 50 wins it. Chalmers from distance. He's got 11. 5-point lead for 3's Company. Welcome back. Kevin Murphy, he's got 14 for the three-headed Monsters.
Well, coming off that 25-point game, last week against Trilogy, picking up where he left off at, whether it's catching behind the three-point line, attacking on the deck, those little things you talked about, guys who have established themselves this year. See them compared to Jeremy Pargo. the additions to the team, you say, okay, what can he bring to the table with Kevin Murphy? You talked about the 50-piece he put up in college. So you know he puts the ball in the basket and has been a valuable asset, in particular from the guard position for three-headed monsters and Gary Payton.
Here's Rashard Lewis. Working on Slim. Steps through. Misses. Reggie falls into glass. Blocked by Hollins. It'll stay, though, with the Monsters.
Bro, you got to work so hard to keep Evans off the glass because he's so physical down low, and he doesn't give up his position. That time, Brian Hollins able to use his height and off the inbound pass. Murphy continued to get buckets. Only down 3 right now for three-headed monsters. Can you get the stops necessary is the question.
Murph's got 16. Oh. Here, inside to Hollins. He gets locked up by Rashard Lewis. Lewis put the clamp on him, literally.
That might have been a UFC move right there. I mean, we are in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen.
You're right.
You know, look at that right there.
There's a fight tonight.
There's a fight tonight, you know. Nice, I think, needed rest for Jeremy Pargo, knowing, and Michael Cooper knowing that Pargo is going to have to go to balance of the game. You try to sneak with your best players, time to get some quality time between the game clock, so to speak, game clock, not really, but in TV timeouts.
There's a reach around by Reggie Evans.
Yeah.
Side out of bounds for 3's company.
Oh.
This one's getting, as you talk about, this game definitely chippy.
I'm telling you. But the way three-headed monsters play, they're going to make you do that. You got to step it up. Now, you got to be smart, though. So this is the foul. So what you want to do, if I'm 3's company, I'm going to use that aggression against the three-headed monsters to get myself, our team, in the penalty.
Hollins and Lewis. Offensive foul on Hollins.
See? Now that time, a little bit more with Ryan. Hollins, let's see once he gets inside here. Here's the contact. I don't know about that one.
Much ado about nothing.
Yeah, right here. Well, both, there's a hook there. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I kind of agree with you on that one, Ryan.
3-point lead for 3's company.
Beautiful.
Inside to Drew Gooden. They extend it to 5 now.
Yeah, critical turnover that time on the out-of-bounds play. Three-headed monsters gives an easy layup to Gooden inside.
Murphy gets the screen. He'll pull it. Got it. Lead is 3. First team to 50 wins. Win by 2. Chalmers drives. Count it and 1. Mario Chalmers. He's got 13, looking for point number 14.
Well, very similar play. I mean, it's exact same play. Different participant on the defensive end. Michael Cooper isolating Mario Chalmers in the middle of the court. This time it's against Kevin Murphy. First half, we saw it a couple times on Abdul-Rauf. Chalmers able to sneak by, squeeze by, get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Rio looking for his 14th point. Missed it. Murphy from the baseline. No, Reggie. And he'll go to the line. Reggie Evans, he's averaged 10 or more rebounds in each Big 3 season.
Well, remember in the second season, he added some scoring to his repertoire. That's a little 15-foot jump shot along with the defensive rebound. Kind of surprised a lot of teams with that. They weren't accustomed to seeing Reggie be more aggressive offensively.
Foul on the ground before the shot. So Reggie Evans goes to the line. Opportunity to cut the lead to 1. He missed it. Rashard Lewis, the save, but Pargo steals it. Here's Gooden for 3. Big time shot.
Yep.
Big time shot to extend the lead for 3's company. 6-point lead now. Murphy the drive.
Smart.
He lays it in.
Smart. Don't need a 3 unless you got it off a dribble penetration, but Murphy able to get a quick 2. And he's been talking about defense, where this is where you need it for your team to take care of their business from one-on-one defense.
Lewis with the defense. Reggie goes right back up. So the Monsters can chip away here.
Yep.
Big shot. 2-point lead for 3's company. A 4 wins it.
Oh,
Monster.
Got away with a foul.
Pull up, got it in the lane despite the foul.
Yeah, but how about the concentration on Kevin Murphy, not to complain about it, but to continue to go along with the play, get himself inside and knock it in. Now it's a tie game.
4 wins it. Chalmers, the drive, the step through, and it rolls off. Lewis the board. Murphy thought about the 3, the reach in, and he steps out of bounds.
And you know, maybe he should have took the 3 because he was open. Sometimes that decision to turn down an open shot puts you in a tougher position. You go back, Murphy right here. This was a great decision because he was able to get by his guy. Last one, he was open for a 3, chose to turn it down. Eventually, defense forced him into a turnover.
Knotted up at 46. First team to 50 wins. Got to win by 2. A 4-point shot could win it. Both these teams at 1-1. Murphy, he's got 20 points. He leads all scores. And these guys trying to keep pace with the triplets. Only unbeaten team right now in the league. Winner of this one, we bunched up with a group of 5 squads already at 2-1. Jeremy Pargo will inbound. Monsters on a 6-0 run. Here's Chalmers. A 4 can win it.
No pick and roll action here.
He gets the pick.
But Evans is so
Heads
good.
out. Forces up a 3. Air ball.
You know, toughest part of that is, too, when Evans is involved in the pick and roll, he plays it so well. He can slide his feet, but he's so physical. Look how far out Mario Chalmers is. Right now, you can't get the shots you want.
Murph is asking for it. Chalmers.
Oh.
I think they got him with the hook.
Good call, partner.
It's good denial defense, but he had that That right hand, I think.
Yeah.
And Michael Cooper, he wants to bring the fire.
No, it's not on the shooting foul. Or is it? No, he got it. Yeah.
Can't do it. It's a nice shooting foul.
It'll be a shooting foul.
Can't bring the fire on that.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to call it on that anyway because, I mean, they called the foul. They still got possession. I get it, but it didn't result in the 2 or going to the free throw line.
Now this is one where you can bring the fire if you're Michael Cooper.
Yeah.
And Coop, here he comes. Here he comes. He says, look, it's time for the Taco Bell Bring the Fire. Here's the deal. 1-on-1. You don't like that call? Mario Chalmers has got to play defense. Oh, Rashard Lewis. Rashard Lewis has got 10 seconds to go 1-on-1.
And really, it's just about Rashard. You don't have to overpower Chalmers. Just get to your spot. Either you can get to the basket or you can get to that spot where you can just pull right over the top. There's no need to try to fight and battle him. Quick move, quick decision. You know where your spots are on the court. Just get to him and make the play.
Here's Lewis. Turns.
Told you.
Got it.
It's simple basketball.
He said he's too small.
Basketball 1-on-1. That's like me and you right now going out there. I'm getting right to my spot, B. It ain't nothing you can do about it. At 50 years old, I'm getting to my spot, okay? And this was Rashard Lewis here against Chalmers. And Chalmers, listen, you did everything you could.
Yeah.
But you're giving up about 4 or 5 inches, okay? Height disparity.
And you get the basketball.
Exactly.
Here we go. Going for the win. Pulls the chair. Kicks it out to Murphy. The game. Count it. Kevin Murphy. Game winner. 24 points for Kevin Murphy. And the three-headed Monsters pull out a 50-46 victory.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, right? It all comes back around, right?
I love it.
It comes back around. Rashard Lewis set the table.
He did.
He fell, but he maintained his awareness, and Murphy stayed with the play, got himself into position to ultimately hit the game winner right here. Excellent use of awareness, court spacing, Murph, catch, shoot, money.
Happy birthday, Gary Payton. He gets the win. And John Sally with the man with the game winner, Kevin Murphy.
All right, Murphy, you hit the big shot. You said you needed stops. You got it done.
Man, that was a hard-fought game, man. They came out, played hard, you know what I'm saying? Goes out to them. They played real hard, real physical. Once we seen how they was playing, we adjusted our game plan, got that physical with them, and came out with a win.
All right, good job.
Appreciate it, man. Good to see you.
All right.
So, the Monsters, now 2-1. We got 6 teams in the league at 2-1 as Gary Payton gets a birthday gift and a victory. 4-point win over 3's company. We got 2 more games up here on Triller and Fight TV.